So welcome one and all to a picturesque evening here, a clear night, all the ingredients for a showcase game that the passionate crowd demands. I'm Peter Drury and it's a pleasure to be alongside Jim Beglin.
Well, thanks for that, Peter. I'm more than ready to get going here.
Well, the stage is set for a stirring showdown here, the supporters in great voice, and there's a real sense of anticipation in the air. Game on. Jim, you've played in games of this nature. Who can make the difference?
Yeah, I'm Eric Laporte. He's a centre-back who's one of the best in the business when it comes to playing out from defence. He can spark quick counter-attacks or put his foot on the ball and retain it when a breather is needed. He's a very solid defender too. And opposition forwards, they're not going to get much change out of this guy.
I wonder whether that has anything to do with you being a defender once upon a time, Jim.
In a system like this, Peter, the winger-fullback combinations can be absolutely crucial.
Yeah, and no doubt you can expand on that for us, Jim.
Well, there's just so many potential options and movements, overlapping, underlapping, wingers vacating spaces to be occupied by fullbacks, coming inside, creating overloads down the middle on either flank. You get those right and this can be a very effective system.
A tried and tested formula.
And believe it or not, Peter, we even did that back in my day.
There's the whistle, and here we go. Yes, of course, round two between these two. I wonder what we expect this time. Now it's Berenguer.
Yeah, we get to see this more and more. Defenders popping up in these positions.
Mendes, defending his corner stubbornly, stood up very well to his man. Now it's Yamal, and it's Neymar. Neymar going face-to-face with his great rival. Now it's Yamal, and he's got his cross. He rises! Marvellous goal!
Well, talk about a real rude awakening. It's almost as if the defence saw nothing coming. They just didn't anticipate, on heels rather than toes.
Simple, certain, effective. He just guided it in.
Yeah, it all came from some really smart movement, Peter. Did the defence let themselves down by not picking him up? I think the boss won't be amused.
Bilbao finding themselves unexpectedly behind. Now that looks a decent ball. Oh, perfectly measured that. Can he finish? He scored! not one, but two. It is a dream start. No space, no problem. You just cannot stop him.
Well, at one stage, he was being body-checked, Peter, and then the next minute, it's in the back of the net. That's wonderful striking.
Elche are doing very nicely, thank you.
Well, they're very much the better team at the moment, Peter, and no doubt will be looking to cause even more damage here.
He's picked his way through. Shot, surely! Really well taken goal. Well, was he ever going to miss that? Of course he wasn't.
Well, the keeper has every right to have a moan at his defenders for that because they never got tight to the score. Simple as.
We have got ourselves a game here.
Well, there's a real sense that the momentum has shifted here, Peter, and the crowd are reacting to that now.
The ball is loose and the chase is on. Gomez. Strong running down that left flank. That looks a good ball through. Neymar. Hazard. Well read. And the danger is averted. And a chance! He's got a goal! And this is getting better and better. Oh, beautifully dispatched. There was no reaching that.
Well, Peter, I think the keeper knew straight away he was never going to get to it.
Elche take a two-goal lead and are looking good for the win.
The crowd are calling for this to be put to bed. There's little sympathy about.
Gorosabal aimed beyond the defence. Camavinga played out towards the right wing. Yamal on a strong run down the right. Ah, such a clever touch. Neither of these two want to come off second best. The ball has bounced loose now. Camavinga. It's a good spell of possession, this. Williams gets a good foot in there. Yamal. Quick look, then plays it in. And it's safely in the keeper's hands. And it's Camavinga. Yamal receives it in a wide position.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Showing good feet. Ball's out once more. Alexander-Arnold plays it in. Danny Vivian with the clearance. Gomez. That has been cut short. Danny Vivian. And Laporte. It's a pretty loose pass. Half an hour played now. Williams. And it's Gorosabal. Berenguer. The muscular approach does pay off here. Distributed tidily. Yamal. That is a... It's Neymar! Oh, that was nice, but not quite the end product required.
He did well there, held his run enough to ensure he didn't stray offside.
Williams. Neymar. Great vision. And here's Yamal. Yamal will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. Lovely feet. Played in deep.
Okay, it didn't quite come off. The execution, I think, needs a retry, maybe with a better outcome.
Here comes another cross.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
Lovely pass, but can he get there? We've got 5 minutes till half-time. Gorosabal. Nuno Mendes. Iñaki Williams looks to get on the end of this. He's got plenty of space out wide here. Oh, nice touch.
Habrá 3 minutos de descuento.
And here's Yamal. That's very neat. And he lines up a cross. Laporte is there, and he can get that clear. Berenguer. Gorosabal. Referee's had a look, and he's blown his whistle for half-time.
Well, it's hard to say whether a 2-goal advantage under these circumstances is decisive or not, but so far I haven't really seen enough to indicate that the opposition can come out in the second half and improve to that degree.
Elche are broadly in charge, but the contest is still alive at 3-1. And if you're just back from your break, you've missed very little of the resumption of the second half. Hazard goes on a run down the left wing. Danny Vivian attempts a clearance. Elche with their first corner, the first in the game for either side, actually. Neymar plays it short. Not the most accurate pass. And now a sudden chance to counter. Danny Vivian. And it's Gorosabal. And Berenguer. Hazard providing an outlet on that flank. And it's Mendes. Nicely weighted ball. And he's intervened well there. Jaureguiza has found the net here, of course. Iñaki Williams. Oh, good spread. Gorosabal unable to make it happen for all his good intentions.
Well, he was given the time and room initially to hold on to the ball, but eventually he was squeezed that bit harder and the task became too much. I think he's got to be a little quicker in his distribution then and get others into the match.
Yamal gets into a good position. Danny Vivian is there, and he can get that clear. It's their second corner of the game. Neymar goes short. And it's Mendes. Alexander-Arnold. No, that's been intercepted. Schlotterbeck. And here's Yamal. Threads one in. Neymar. And he's cleared it out of harm's way. Elche have got it back and they'll have another go. Oh, sweet feet. Deep cross. Big chance, corner.
Cambio de jugadores.
Elche have their third corner. Neymar with the short one. Oh, that pass isn't the best. Bilbao have the chance to go the other way. Oh, that's a key interception. Jaureguisa. Berenguer.
Oh, great feat, that. This is actually quite a courageous move, and I'll add ambitious and adventurous too.
Well, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. Bilbao making consecutive changes here.
Se va a realizar un cambio de jugadores.
Knocks it into space.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Now it's Williams. That's good defending, very good defending. Neymar. Alexander-Arnold. Pass somewhat off target. Ruiz de Galarreta.
They want to be quick here, it's breakaway time.
This is good pressing, they're not short on bodies. And it's Boiro. Iñaki Williams herring after the ball here. Hazard. That's a good run down the left. Oh, he'd have done well to reach that. Danny Vivian. Laporte. Spread out to the left. Nico Williams. Now it's Williams. Sunset showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out. Hazard conjures time and space where few can, and he's picked out the run. He's got away. He's onside. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. Now it's Berenguer. Camavinga. Now it's Hazard. Nice bit of skill, and he's away. Hazard with the delivery. Danny Vivian clears it away. And there's the shot! And that's caused a worry or two.
Well, he doesn't need a second invitation, even from that range.
Quality ball.
Habrá 2 minutos de descuento.
2 minutes to be added on. Van Dijk. Not too much more here than seeing out time, and time is very nearly seen out. And that's that. Perhaps not quite utopia, not what was entirely desired, but most importantly, they have the result that was of paramount importance. Good enough.